What is going on, my guys? My dude and my guys. And I guess there's like maybe a couple girls. Not trying to assume genders, though, you know. How's it going? Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing all right. It's been a while. It's been a whole 12 hours since I last did a live stream. What's up, William? How's it going, man? Got that 6:30 a.m. stream. See what's up, man. How's it going? Just going to do a quick little 30-minute live stream. Got to go hit that gym. As you can see by the title, Operation Fitsbo commences today. Gonna get thick, or actually ripped, so less thick. I might do another portfolio review today, but I haven't made like how to apply to a job yet. So I think today I'm just gonna shoot out like 5 or 6 videos and queue them up. That'll be good. Just takes so long to edit, man. How you guys doing? It's payday Friday, if you have a job. First app being approved. I don't think you'll have any issues as long as you keep that adult content down below. You'll be good. Good luck. Operation Keto. Thanks, man. I've done it in July. I did it for like a month and I got pretty ripped. It was extra rip, yeah, dude. I'm gonna make little video series about it. Maybe I'll do a post like once a week or something. Give a little update. But I don't know how much I weigh because I don't have a scale. So it'd be good. How are you? How are you guys? Engelbert Humperdinck. That is the greatest name I've read all morning. It was nice to bust out. Let's talk about that sentence for a second. Under a month though, that's awesome. Yeah, I put my Unity game on the Android and Apple App Store. It was the same process. They had to approve it. Android is like way easier. You're just like, here you go, and they're like, you check a box that says, does it have adult content? And you're like, no. And it's like, congratulations, you're approved. What I think is the most overlooked thing a web developer should learn, communication skills. Probably communication skills. To be able to look at people in the eye. Next Gen Bim, what's up, man? Do I play Fortnite? Do you like Fortnite? Why are we talking about Fortnite? Edwin, what's up, man? How's it going? I think it's still pretty early. If you like the stream, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up since you're here. There's only 9 people here. That'd be fantastic. We'll do some more React stream later. I'm just getting ready to go to the gym here. Operation Keto. Operation Stop Being a Fat Ass. That's what I like to call it. Last night I had this huge bag of fries and like 2 Greek gyros. It tasted really good, but I couldn't sleep because I was just having night sweats. Your iPad is about to go flat. I'm pretty sure iPads are already made flat, you know? Yeah, if you learn how to configure Webpack, you can do it for everyone else. But that's assuming they're using Webpack. If they're using like Rails or something. Been watching the tips these days? Dude, thanks. Yesterday's video for the thumbnail of like how to pair code? I don't know. Yeah, it gets pretty useful. Maybe, don't become dependent on a UI software, like Git's UI software. Let me turn on some music, my dudes. Make sure this is working. Help me please know my iPad. Well, it sounds like you got to plug it in, fam. Almost didn't click because keto. Yeah, I know. It's not a good long-term solution, and it's not that good. Hey, Chad Cook, what's up, man? How's it going? Hey, dude, I know since you ordered some of those, the Focus. What's your thoughts? If you liked it, you can go to the site, leave a review. No one has left a review yet. How do you know when you're ready to start applying to jobs? Did you just copy and paste one of my titles to my videos? Because that's the exact title of one of my videos. You don't know when you're ready. You just apply and get a bunch of no's, figure out why they said no, fix those things, and then reapply. But it's like there's not a finish line. I wish, that would be too easy if you're like, it's not like a boot camp, and even at the boot camp, people still don't feel ready. But technically, when you finish the boot camp, you're job ready. But ask anyone that graduates a boot camp, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I didn't feel ready. I still don't feel ready." What am I training at the gym? I've done all the core body parts. So gym today is incline, bench, flat dumbbell bench, hammer curls, bicep curls, pull-ups, dips, forearms, so probably climbing around. Have some projects coming up? Nice, dude. I mean, seriously, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you're the only one that has gotten them that I've consistently talked to. It's so funny. I actually remember all you guys that show up to the stream. It's pretty awesome. I feel like we're all bros. Bro dudettes? I don't know. Not trying to assume your gender, my bad. Let's see. Tell me this is too loud. Please don't be too loud. Oh, it's so loud. How's the music? There we go. Do I take creatine? Yeah, I have some creatine in my own pre-workout pills. Yosira, what's up, man? How's it going? These streams are okay emojis. Appreciate you. Creatine caps out at 5G a day. 5G, 5 grams. 5 grams per day. It's after that your body can't really intake any more creatine. It's cool you're here. What's up, Tech Life? How's it going, man? Pals is a good word to generalize. I'm just gonna say bro anyways. I really want to get better at making B-roll. Like, like Peter McKinnon's B-roll challenge. I want to get better at making B-roll. So I'm trying to think, if we compare my videos to Chris Sean's videos, and Chris, as much as I love Chris, he makes very similar videos that get a lot of views. And it's always like B-roll in his car, him talking in his car, and then talking in his office. Got one time lapse, some B-roll of him driving with the hand shot like this, and then 5,000 views. Right? Is it because he's more charismatic? I don't get it. Is it because he dresses better? Reading any books at the moment? Yeah, I was reading The Power of Habit. It's a pretty good book. Talking about how there's this guy named Eugene who couldn't remember anything. He has amnesia because he got bumped on the head. We got hit by a car, but talks about the power of habit and how he needed to go on walks, but he couldn't go on a walk by himself because if he got lost, he wouldn't know how to come back. Business, it's not that bad, man. Calm, man. Calm down, bro. It's okay. We'll be all right. Thanks, Steve. Keto will start to hurt you. Well, at the beginning of the stream, if you weren't here, I said keto is not a long-term solution. Keto is just a great solution to get shredded real fast, and then you move over to something more lower carb, like paleo. But mainly because I like keto because of how I have mental clarity. You know. Yeah, B-roll is kind of silly without context. They watch because of the success story. I should just talk about how you too. I should talk about you too can become a developer in only 3 months if you go to Treehouse. Yeah, but I need to get better at it. I feel like if I made my vlogs a little bit, or my videos a little bit more like B-roll rather than just like having the camera here and facing my computer screens, I think it would be better. Keto is healthy. It's very difficult to do, right? I think for me, mental clarity is one of the top reasons for me. I remember I did it for a month, and every day I woke up, I felt like I was just like ready to tackle the day. Like ask me 2 days from now when I'm like running out of carbs in my body, and I'm like, I want to die. But then after that, it's all right. I had dreams about cake and pizza. Maybe try it out for a video. Yeah, I mean, I like to make a lot more videos than me just sitting in my office. But those get views. It's just like, I like to do more. I like to do like travel vlogs. I like to edit, right? I really like to edit. I just don't have the time available because of AdSense. Dennis, what's up, man? Dennis, did you tag me in a post on Instagram? Because someone tagged me in a post on Instagram that was all in Russian, and I can't read it. So Gerald, if that is the case, what is the view differentiator there? You know what I mean? Like, why do the videos that he makes get so many views, and why do mine get like 500? I don't get it. I think it's because he talks about what people want to hear, right? You can go from 0 to 100,000 if you just try hard. I guess that's really people identify. I don't know. I can't rag on Chris because Chris and I, we talk on Discord like every day. So I ask him the same questions. He's like, I just talk about what they want to hear. I'm like, maybe. But like, I can't talk about the same thing 9 million times. Is the music part of the video, or is that playing in your room? It's part of the video. I mean, I'm trying to keep it real. I'm not going to be like, look, if you just study these 2 things right here, you too can go from $7.20 an hour to $120K a year. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works for me. Maybe if you're a prodigy, sure. But that is not how it works. You got to struggle bus. Well, I had to struggle bus. Maybe it's because I have issues with like focus and attention, but I had a struggle bus. I used to make vlogs on like every day. I'd stay up all night just editing vlogs all day. Kind of like Casey. But I didn't have any subscribers, right? Because vlogs typically don't provide value to an audience. And unless you're just insanely entertaining, it's really difficult to make videos that, you know. I think Chris is a lot more optimistic than me. I'm a little bit of a cynical guy. It's because I've had to struggle so much. but I'm still optimistic. I just keep it real, because everything, I feel like most things that I've done, I've had to work really hard for, and I'm not going to lie to other people and be like, hey, this is just easy if you do 3 simple steps to being successful. Like, people don't want to hear that. That's not what sells. I don't know. I just make videos about what I want to. Within React. Software design, data structures. Well, I mean, I don't specifically know all that stuff, Steve. Maybe we could do a video where you talk about it. I mean, people just want to see the output. They want to see the result. They don't want to see the actual grind. So, which is probably why my channel is so niche, because I document the grind, so to speak. But I've never seen that. Like, for me, I've always got my stories and inspiration from books, which talk about people's struggle that you don't hear. I like how this music changed. Perfect timing, right? It's all emotional now. I like to hear about like what people struggled with and how they overcame that. Not just like, I did this thing and now look at me now. I have this huge Lambo in this house and blah, blah, blah. What kinds of algorithm questions have I been asked? I've never really been asked too many algorithmic data. I've been asked like a binary search tree. And then just like simple, well, they weren't simple at the time, but algorithmic questions like Fitsbo I've been asked 9 million times. Good timing on that music, you know, right? Got all emotional. Hold on, next song. This is weirdness. Here we go. Just keep on the grind and you'll get there. That's the goal. If I just keep making content and then keep figuring out how to get better at communicating in my videos, be all right. I really want to do like a meetup, but you know what would be the most depressing thing ever? Follow along with the link below. What would be the most depressing thing ever if I did a meetup and no one came. How to UI updates in React, the DOM tree, yeah, you could do that. Store things in a hash table. Maybe indexing maybe indexing non-SQL databases, how that would work. Hi, I'm going to sleep. James, what's up, man? Good night. Have a nice night. Meetup. I mean, like in Utah, right? So like, I'm in Salt Lake City, so you'd come, but you're in Australia. All right, I'll come to Australia then. The Josh Fluke meetup. I don't even know what it would be, right? It would just be like, hey, let's go hang out, talk in person. When you're a YouTuber, I guess that's my label now. It's a little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say lonely job. Some people say it's lonely and all they do is edit videos and YouTube burnout. But it would be so much easier if I had someone to carry my camera, to follow me around. I think it'd be a lot more organic. Whereas Casey Neistat, he puts his video like on the desk, then walks out of the room and walks back in, which I'm trying that. Good Greg is down under. If it bothers me, take a few minutes to study psychology. Oh, every single video is an experiment. That's why I experiment with thumbnails all the time. I experiment with titles. I experiment with tags. I experiment with everything every single day to figure out what works. So that way when I figure out what does, just execute on it. My opinion counts. What are my favorite web hosting services? I use DigitalOcean. Name cheap for domains. Have I ever felt pressure to live in a certain place because of my occupation? No. Hex a keto diet. Below 50 grams of carbs if you're sloppy. Below 20 if you're strict. That's it. Per day. I've never felt pressure to live in Silicon Valley. I don't want to live in Silicon Valley because you get paid 160K, but what is that, 70K? That's what I was making here. So, also, I think it's really crowded there, and California is also really expensive. So, I don't really have an interest living in Silicon Valley. I don't really No, never felt pressure to work for anyone or live anywhere. I just do what I want to do. It's my life, right? You're only here once. You got to do what you want to do, not what other people want you to do. That sounds really selfish, but it is. Get to the girlfriend. I think the girlfriend's doing her makeup. What's she doing? She leaves in like 10, 20 minutes. You won't move to Cali for less than 120K a year? Well, we can just compare. Cost of living calculator. Here we go. San Francisco and I currently live in Salt Lake City. Utah. What can I spell? What? They don't have Salt Lake City? Alright. Interesting, they don't have Salt Lake City there. Well, if I search long enough. Do I think dev jobs will get automated by AI eventually? No. I mean, maybe certain parts of it, but dev is inherently a creative endeavor. You need to be creative to come up with the best ways of solving a problem, and then a new problem comes up because you want to add a new feature. That new feature wasn't generated by AI, that new feature was generated by human demands. Someone's, it's a creative endeavor. You can probably have AI generate a pretty decent looking UI over time, over enough iterations, but even then it's up to preference. Maybe if you could match AI with people's psychology of what sells, eventually. Tech is blowing up. Wait, where are you? Oh, Charlotte, yeah. Never been to Texas. All the Californians are going there, and they're coming here. We have a lot of startups, but yeah, we don't have any net neutrality laws, which is kind of dumb because we have so many startups that are web-based here that you'd think that they would push for that, but nope. Born and raised. I was born and raised in Atlanta. Atlanta has some okay tech jobs. There's just nothing to do there. No mountains, no snow, just humidity. And like shopping, I guess. Specifically, nothing. There's no outdoor stuff to do. No state income tax in Austin. Yeah, well, how do they make up for that, right? Is property tax higher? Sales tax higher? I think it's the same in Montana. Montana doesn't have state income tax, but I compared a gallon of milk here to there. It's more expensive. How's the keto going? It just started. Well, it started after my last French fry last night. So ask me again in 3 days when I'm dying. It's going pretty good. Living in Colorado would be sick. Colorado's really crowded right now. So housing in Colorado is really expensive because all the jobs are up against the mountain range. So yeah, it's really crowded. I know there's a lot of devs in Colorado who take their THC lunch breaks, if you know what I mean. That seemed to be a thing there. I mean, jobs can still test you and they can still reject you because of that. That's not anti-discriminatory, but I was talking to Katie and she said, "Evening, everyone. Hope it's all good." Kyle, what's up, man? There's a supplement, yeah, exogenous ketones. You can get those. I got those before. You lost 50 pounds so far in keto. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the mental clarity. I was actually getting stronger. Yeah, THC lunch break. So imagine people would go out, right, do their thing, and then they come back, and then the whole office smells like that, and it's just like, bruh. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, you do you, but like, The Office, man. Think of The Office. I know that was like one of her complaints working at a startup there. And congrats on the weight loss. Spending is lower. Cost of living calculator. Here we go. So if your income in Salt Lake City is $50,000, to maintain your current standard of living in San Francisco, Redwood City, you need $91,500 a year. So just give me an extra $45,000 to maintain my standard of living at $50,000. So if we bump this up to $55,000, so $55,000 in Salt Lake City, Utah is $100,000 in San Francisco, and $55,000 is just about spot on for junior developer salary. So when you get a job making 6 figures or more, you're making $55,000 in Salt Lake City. So it's terrible. Do I take supplements with the I take some, I'll probably get some electrolytes. I remember I started doing keto and my hands started getting stiff because I didn't have any electrolytes, so I'd probably buy some of that. If you're learning React, going through tutorials, understanding a lot of it, but not all of it. Yeah, that's okay. Just start building things, man. Build things and then break stuff. That's why you can't leave Utah. I don't want to live in San Francisco. Like, to pay me what I was making, let's see. What do they have to pay me? $137,240.66 is what they'd have to pay me to keep up with my last salary. So, oh, $137K a year? Oh, wow. But it's really like, it's only 75. It's literally 50%, almost 50%. Maybe like 40%. Like just half it. How did I end up in Utah? I got my first mechanical engineering job here. The only job offer that I got from 100 job places I applied in mechanical engineering. I had one job offer. They're like, we're going to pay you 30 to 40K, and you're going to have to drive through Missouri and Kansas and Arkansas, and that will, you'll have a home office. I was like, 30 to 40K a year to drive around the most boring states to go to these places. No, I'm going to pass on that. So I never responded with that. And so then I got this first job offer, which was $67,000. No, I mean, I had to go to work, right? But it was 3 days on, 4 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off. So that was the only job offer that I actually got. The other one was just like, they wanted to talk to me about it. And I'm like, nah, that seems like you're taking advantage of me. So I'm probably going to pass on that. So average apartment in Salt Lake City is $900. So for the same 900 square foot apartment in San Francisco, it's $3,229 a month for a 900 square foot apartment. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna pass on that. So this is the dream. What you need to do is work for a company in San Francisco, but work remote and live in like Kansas, where it costs like $2 a day to live. That's how you make lots of paper. But the real key to making lots of paper is to not work for a salary and make a product and sell that product. If you work a salary, you can't make any more. You can't make any more than what they tell you they're going to pay you. That's it. It works for some people if you need that security, but no one gets rich making a salary unless you're a CEO making like $3 million. I started to think about that, like, why should I be capped to this amount per year, even if I'm learning in my free time? What's the deal with mechanical engineering? Talked to so many people who got that degree, now they're miserable. Well, there's just this culture of good old boys type culture. It's very, very classical, very old school. You gotta wear a button up like a polo shirt. You gotta wear khakis. You gotta wear dress shoes. There's no progressive thinking there. You can't work from home typically. I know Zach does sometimes, but my company wouldn't let me work from home. Most companies won't let you work from home. You don't make that much money. It's a lot of Excel sheets, a lot of spreadsheets. She's based out of San Francisco, works in Colorado, but she's salary. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to make money, you need to make a product and sell that product. Because in 1 hour, if you sell your time, you can charge $50 for 1 hour. But if you make a product that you can duplicate and you sell that product for $50, but you can sell that product 10 times in an hour with just as much effort as you would have spent using that time to work. Now, suddenly you've made 10x what you would have made. Leverage. Don't sell your time. Sell an item. Now this time the thumbnail was definitely a flex. Yeah, we got, well, I had a whole bunch of carbs, right? So here we go. Not everyone is miserable. I remember there were some people who weren't miserable. I remember when I was working my 12-hour shifts, there was a guy that came into the office and he would come in from like 6 and he would stay till like 7:30. And he didn't have to work. He didn't have to work 12 hours. He just had to work his 8 to 5. 8 to 5, right? Because they don't pay for your hour of lunch, right? But essentially, he would stay there because he didn't want to go home to his wife and kids. Like, he was using work to avoid his home life. And I'm like, ugh. But he already makes enough money, right? He's got like 4 kids. He needs to have his job to be able to support those 4 kids. And you can tell, right? Because every day he shows up to the cafeteria and he's just like shoving these hamburgers and fries in his mouth. And you can just see like this dude like dying on the inside. Because he just doesn't want to go home. But he has no other options. These people that took, there's so many people that took that job and then they started having that lifestyle creep. They started getting paid more, 10% more, whatever, every few years. And they started spending more and having more kids and buying new cars and getting higher payments. And then that now they have nowhere to go. If they ever lose their job, they're just totally, you know, unless they have family to stay with, they just got nothing. I don't know, maybe these streams get too real, but that's what I noticed. And I just remember looking at these people thinking, I don't want to be like these people. I don't want to, like, I don't want to have lifestyle creep. Like, the more you make, the more you spend. And then it's like you get stuck. And then you have, like, the more you make, the more you spend, and you buy these items, and then you have no time to use those items. Like, you make more, you get a raise, you buy a newer car. Okay, well, you're still only driving that car to and from work and on the weekends. You don't have any time to enjoy the things that you buy. I mean, that's not what a lot of people want to hear, though, right? A lot of people just want me to tell you the easy stuff. But that's not how change happens. Just make a chat line which hooks up clients to each other. That will work. Perfect. How long have I been training? A few years. Maybe 5 years. Yeah, I'd say maybe like 5 years now. 5 years consistently. I did weight training in high school. I used to run triathlons. Then I got fat again. Aiming for the Dan Bilzerian lifestyle. That'd be sweet. I mean, I could do that. The dude does a little bit too much, you know, powder. He does a little bit too much snow. But I could handle that. That'd be all right. But the thing is, like, he didn't really kind of silver spooned that whole situation. You know what I mean? What's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, there's a lot of dudes making 6-year. It's all about stuff. Can we see a fat pic? Yeah, go to bodybuilding.com and just search me up there. You can see me. I used to keep track of everything there, take pictures and all that. That was my thing. But yeah, there's a lot of guys that make 60 or 70K a year. What can I talk? 60 or 70K a year, and the first thing they do is just buy that brand new car as soon as they get like a 3% raise, and it's like, well, or they go out to eat every day, or, you know, people just spend money they don't have. As soon as you drive off the lot with a car, appreciation value. I've never had a new car in my life. I don't, I wouldn't buy a new car. I'd buy a new motorcycle probably. That'd be sweet. I'm not a car guy really. It's not my thing. I'm more of like that guy. Everyone else is like, yo, check out this cool car. I'm like, yo, look at this PC over here. It's like double water cooled. Are you kidding me? The most expensive car you want is 10K. I think an expensive car would be nice, but you still, if you want to get a nice fast car, you still have to go the same speed limit as everyone else. So when do you have a chance to use it for what it is? Yep. Goes to Five Guys, spends 20 bucks on lunch. There were people at my last job. There was one guy, I know he was making like 40,000 a year. And he'd go out to lunch every day and then complain about having no money, or he bought a Switch when it came out. He bought all the games for the Switch when it came out, like. But then he'd always be like, oh, I don't have any money. And then he'd put like a wedding ring on there, on his like credit card, right? Max out credit cards. Just, I don't know. Materialistic stuff gives you respect. Maybe. Only if you're after that, I guess. If you want the status. What bikes am I into? Cruiser. I don't like the riding style of Cruiser. They're more comfortable, but I don't like sitting back like this. I prefer actually the traditional bikes. Not so much Super Sport where you're leaning forward, but just sitting upright. Almost Cruiser. More like a Honda CBR, something like that. What's up, man? What's up, Pavels? What's going on here? Someone beep? Oh, the girlfriend left. How's it going? Had to deal with job-related anxiety. I had job-related anxiety at my very first job, a mechanical engineering job. We'd have 3 days on, 4 days off, 3 days on, 4 days off, and then 4 days on, 3 days off. And I remember knowing at the end of that 4-day weekend that we had, like on the whole entire last 4th day, I couldn't focus because I know that the next 4 days I'm going to be working 16-hour days. And there's nothing I can do about it, and this is going to be my life for the rest of my life. Like, I've had conversations with some of the technicians there. One guy was like actively trying to find a way out, trying to figure out, but he didn't go to college. He didn't have a whole lot of like marketable skills. It was just like I couldn't sleep. I remember I cried myself to sleep a few times, 24 years old, thinking this is my life now. Like, this is my life for the rest of my life. I would get job-related anxiety on Sundays at the end of the weekend, right, at any job that I had, because I hate going to an office. I hate it. Like, it gives me anxiety knowing that I have to talk with people, or people that are going to come up to me, people that only talk to me at work, people that only, they talk to you about stuff that I don't care about, people that only, they don't talk to you outside of work, but you pretend to be friends while you're at work. I don't know. It wasn't my... it's never been for me. And so I had to figure out a way to get out of that. And so the only way that I could think to what I thought was the solution initially was to work remote. And then I got that remote job, or I got, the first job, then I got the second job, then I got the remote job, and I did what you wanted, what most people's dreams are. And then I realized I still get laid off. This still happens. And now I'm almost homeless, and I've achieved the dream, but somehow I achieved the dream, and then the next step I'm almost homeless. So it's like, you're an introvert. It's not that I don't like talking to people. I'm just more realistic with my conversations. Does it not give you an impending doom? No, never. It's up to me. Totally up to me if I make or break. I don't have an impending doom because there's always something I can do about it. I can make a new thing, sell a new thing, provide value to someone else. But there's a lot of people that work salary jobs for years, like my dad, that have one skill set for one company, and then that company says bye because they're reducing costs, cutting costs. Now he can't get another job. Yeah, we're pretty almost cashless society, yeah. I mean, credit's money you don't have. Obviously, you can't buy a house. Most people don't have money to buy a house right away. But real estate's normally an investment if you use it right. Are you talking about the past? Now? Yes. Why do people like getting into debt? They don't like getting into debt. Do I count calories? No, I don't. You don't count calories on keto. You just count carbs. You used your student loans to buy your first house. My student loans, well, I wasn't smart enough to do that then. I don't think they'd let you buy a house with student loans because they would source that money. When you go to the bank would be like, "Where'd you get that money?" You'd be like, "Oh, it's student loans." And then they'd be like, "Yeah, that's not your money. You can't take a loan to get a house on loan money that you got." That's what they would tell you now. Your first house was only 8K. Well, yeah. Then I would say that you're in a better spot than me. Add another 200,000, 230,000 onto that. Now we're at my house. So I just need to make $1,000 a day for 238 days plus another 40%. Are you excited about keto? Yeah, I like keto. It's good. You can get a house with no credit. You're right. Yeah, but you have to know somebody. Manual underwriting. That's not an everyday situation. Yeah. You glad you paid off the student loans? I have like 10,000 left. 10 or 11,000 left of student loans. But right now those kind of, as weird as it is to say, they kind of help me because I can mark that off on my taxes. You can mark off student loan interest on your taxes. Or student loan payments. You can mark that off your taxes every year. You can mark off housing interest on your taxes. Only on the first house now. You used to be able to do it for all the houses, but you can only do it on one house now. You do intermittent fasting, gives you better results than keto, plus you can eat whatever you want in a short time window. I mean, intermittent fasting's okay. It's still calories in versus calories out, whereas keto actually changes the physiology of your body. You're producing ketones, which is the mental clarity that I like. I did have a scholarship, but scholarships run out. Scholarships don't pay for books. Scholarships don't pay for parking. Scholarships don't pay the other miscellaneous fees, whatever that is on the student loans. The scholarship just pays the tuition line, lab fees, like everything below the tuition that says lab fees, parking fees, student ID fees, whatever other fee, rec center fee. Like, I don't pay for that. I had a 30K loan, graduated, worked for 5 years. Proud to say that I'm now 53K in debt. You sound like a lot of people that I know. Do I feel like college is worth it? No, I don't. You've been stashing money in investments, like 401k investments? Don't you have to stab yourself every day to measure ketosis? No. There's just urine strips. Just pee into a cup. Dip the stick. Easy. I mean, you could do that too, right? If you had like a little tester, but. So, Zach, this is the pro tip. This is what you do right here, fam. You create your own business, have your company pay salary to that business, and then business expense everything and pay yourself with an S corp. Now you put not like you make $100,000 a year, right? But you business expense $50,000 of that. Now you have $50,000 in income, but you S corp that, so you pay $25,000 of that to yourself. So you only pay self-employment tax on that first 25, and then you pay the other 25 to yourself as a distribution via S corp, and then you only pay income tax. So now, technically, you're only in the 50K tax bracket rather than 100K. So you just business expense. You can't do it with everything, right? That's how you get bent over by the IRS. You do 401ks. I don't put any money in a 401k. No one gets rich by putting themselves in a 401k. Also, you're letting the market handle your money, which, you know, on average you make profit, but eh. If you knew you were going to be a web dev, you would have taught yourself everything. If I knew I was going to be a web dev, I would have learned this stuff in Finland and then just taken a job here. I don't think my degree has really impacted my ability to get a job at all, ever. They think that I need a visa, so most likely they're like, bye. Best part about keto is unlimited bacon and burgers and hot dogs. I mean, Mason, you're not wrong, right? Obviously, if you want to be a doctor, I'm not gonna let some dude claiming to be a medical doctor that didn't go to college work on me. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let a civil engineer say, oh, I can build this bridge. Did you go to college? No. All right, well, I'm not gonna drive over that bridge. I'm not gonna let an aerospace engineer make a rocket ship to space. Did you go to college? No, but trust me, bro, I learned it online. No. You just do it for the free match. I feel like I would use a 401k as a savings account, but I know that I'm going to pull the money out before I'm 65. Are you still teaching? Yeah, I still teach. Sometimes these streams go by so fast. I'm not ready to go to the gym yet. I want to talk to you guys some more. This is good. I feel like I know that I'm going to take out my money. If I put money into a 401k, I know I'm going to take it out early, which means you're going to take a penalty on it. You're going to take like, I think it's 10%, 20 something percent. I know, but so like all that free money and free match you're going to get just going to be taken away, and you might have made money, a little bit of interest. Jaden Elliott, what's up, man? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I should just start yelling in my videos. Here we go. Are you ready? Zach, I know you said never do this again, but this is for you. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. We are just pumped to be here. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I can just feel my energy level just, like, actually dropping. I don't naturally have that much energy. We're giving away 2 free iPhones. All you have to do to be entered to win is hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave a comment below. You're going to double your chances to enter to win. Go subscribe to my friend's channel because I'm keeping track of that. Somehow. People love that. People love that. That's why Jacksepticeye has 11 million. I don't know how many people he has, but he's like just yelling. I feel like my girlfriend would be scared. I don't know, but this is the thing. This is the thing with viewership and audienceship on YouTube that I've come to figure out. And I've heard it a few times, but it's better to have a few, you know, thousand people, a few thousand people that would, you know, that you really vibe with, get along with, rather than 100,000 people that don't even do anything. Erica, you said you lost weight. Congratulations. You feel amazing? I'm going to go for it. I felt amazing too. Just like unsub twice exactly. Is this a product? It's a one-time purchase? Yeah, it's a product. Would this be selling a product or a business? You're selling a product. Savings with crypto. I had a bunch of savings with crypto last year. I put like 13 grand of my own money in crypto last year, and then the crypto market died, so now I'm down to like 4,000. But you don't lose if you don't sell. Just hodl, right? But really, feels bad, man. What can you do about it? You don't know why they're all so hyped to talk to the camera. I feel like Chris, I've told Chris this. I was like, Chris, how are you so excited to talk to the camera all the time? How are you like, what's up, guys? Yeah, just got to work. Ooh, how's my hair? Oof, oof. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to work now. I'll see you guys at work. All right, guys, so I'm at work now. Let's talk about the actual video. I feel like I just have to breathe, man. Like, slow down. Silence gives presence. Pause between your words. If you pause, this is the thing with public speaking and talking to people. If you pause between your sentences, people can see that you're confident enough to pause between words that silence is okay with you. This was a good stream. You listened to the majority of it while at the gym. Mason, dude, I hope you got that pump, man. Is it gonna get better? I'm not a wizard. Obviously, we're all gonna go to the moon. Who is Chris? Chris Sean. Can I do a video today on Wireshark? That's kind of a demanding request. I don't even know what Wireshark is, so probably not. What is this? Free open source packet analyzer? Dude, I don't know anything about this. You make it. Take that public speaking Obama style. To my fellow Americans, what we need here is a fantastic stream. You're a hazard wary, Devin. You just thumbs up, okay symbol. We have hope. We have a dream. We have visionary charisma. Each time you finish a sentence, you pause for 5 seconds. I mean, Jesse, that's it. That's how it works. People feel really uncomfortable. So when they end a sentence, they're like, so I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna do this. So I'm a what? My girlfriend just hit me with that novel. You guys get those novel texts from your girlfriend? She hits me with so, and then the next thing is like a novel. See this? You can't see it. So, and then I don't have time. Nobody got time to read that. Yeah, I mean you could do mirror work. I've been reading. I read the charisma myth, and I think what I go with typically is not excitement. Excitement charisma. It's not excitement charisma. It's more like visionary charisma. Not saying anything of substance. Great video. 1010 would watch again. Thanks, man. What if she's watching the stream? She doesn't actually know what I do. When her friends at work say, "What does your boyfriend do?" She's like, "I think he makes videos." She doesn't help me make videos. She won't even hold the camera for me to film something that I'm like, "Hey, can you hold this for me while I talk about this?" Is that an email or text? It's a text. It was a Facebook Messenger. She doesn't, like, she just does her own thing. I do my own thing. She doesn't come to the gym with me. She doesn't work out. She doesn't do, we're just different people, but we have the same sense of humor. We like to hang out, watch shows together, and we like to go travel together. But everything else, we're just kind of separate. She goes to school. She goes to college for some biology degree that won't make her any more money when she graduates. She's already communicated this to me. I was like, why do you go to college if you already know the company said we're not going to pay you more money when you get this degree? Why are you even going? How long have you been together? Like 4 years? Maybe like 3 years? Yeah, 3-4 years. I don't know. I don't think about it like that. I don't base that. She's always like, "You should marry me." I'm like, "Not happening." "Well, then I'm gonna leave." "Okay, bye." Savage, right? That's what people normally say, but bye. Did I get hacked since I'm on Facebook? No, I never got hacked. You told your wife if she wants to spend time, you're going to have to tag along. I mean, if she wants to spend time with me, what I'll do is I'll sit in the living room while she's watching TV and type something. Or sometimes I'll sit in the living room and play PUBG on my iPad while she watches some show. That's hanging out. Grind Reel t-shirt? Dude, they're coming. They're coming. This is an Adidas t-shirt. Got that 3-stripe. Joshy boy, did you experience the whole wedding thing? Yeah, I did that. I got married twice. My parents didn't come to my wedding. No one came to my wedding. Either wedding. No one came to my graduation. Either graduation. High school or college. No. You should marry me or I'll leave. Well, when I graduate college, I want to get married. I was like, this is what she said. She says when she graduates college, her next order of business is to get married. I'm like, why do you want to get married? She's like, I just want to be married. I was like, that's it. You want to you want to get married, but you don't want to be married. That's the thing. You want to do the whole wedding thing. You want to get the whole dress, get all that stuff, but you don't want to be married. You gotta have better experiences sitting on your couch PUBGing on the day-to-day. It's usually after like 9 p.m. I don't do that on the day-to-day. It's more at the night-to-night. Good morning, all. That was an uplifting moment. Welcome, Sean Finnegar. Welcome to the Friday stream where we're always happy talking about positive things. Just dump her. Nah, we're good. If she wants to leave, then whatever, no big deal. Next. It's fine. I've already said that to her. She's not a fan of hearing that. She thinks I'm kind of a jerk. But you're still here. So, must be doing something right. Emphasis on the D in that word there. Working on SQL and Java. Nice, dude. Yoga teacher material, Josh. Tell her I'll marry her if I hold the camera. Yeah, she won't drop it. No, 100% she won't drop it. But from day one, I said I'm not doing it again. And she was like, okay, that's fine. Sometimes her parents ask me. It's so funny, her dad tries to be my best friend. Like when we're in person. And, you know, you gotta trust someone. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't trust anyone. I can barely contemplate living with myself for forever. I don't want to live with another person forever. Got that true Chad. Take 20 and rub her feet. She doesn't like foot rubs. I know. Only person in the world who doesn't like foot rubs. It's not like I'm a jerk to her. Like whenever I go to the store, I'll hit her up with a chocolate bar. Girls love chocolate bars. Hit her up with a couple flowers, you know. Get her 1 or 2 roses, just put on thing, right? I'm not a jerk. I just don't want to get married. Her friends are all her friends here, especially because we live in Utah. Utah places Utah places emphasis on getting married and having kids very early because of cultural reasons. Yeah, so all she sees on her Facebook at this age, she's scrolling through, everyone's getting married, popping babies out. Chocolate bar is truth. Yeah, always chocolate, always flowers. What else? Cup of tea, cup of coffee. Sometimes I'll make her coffee in the morning. Is she a dancer? No, she's not a dancer. Sometimes I ask if she can twerk, though. She says, I can't do it. I don't know how. I'm like, all right, well, I'll do it for you. It's not an insecurity thing. She's just I don't know. She doesn't like to be on camera. She says that she's not photogenic. That's what she says. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. We're just opposite people, but we like to hang out. We live separate lives, sort of, but we live together. Like, she just got back from a trip to London and the Czech Republic, and I'm over here just working all week. Oh, you got lucky, married your best friend. She's getting the baby bug. Ooh, pass. I mean, I don't know, unless you want kids. I don't want kids. Never wanted kids. Never really had that urge. But you're not passing on the lifeblood of Josh. Yeah, it's okay. There's already a lot of kids without parents. Can I just be a cool uncle or a big brother? I don't have any desire. How do we meet? I think, yeah, we met on Tinder. I remember I was swiping. I was just swiping. This is my strategy on Tinder. I was swiping on everybody, right? Because I don't got time to actually decide. I would just look at my results later with whoever matched. Does she pay rent? Hell yeah, she pays rent. She doesn't live here for free. And it's not, she actually pays monetary value to pay rent, guys. Weirdos. Yeah, she pays rent. People kind of pick on her because she doesn't want to have kids, really. At least, not yet. But I don't think that she'd want to. She's never really wanted to. But I don't want to. I'm not sure how delayed the stream is. Sometimes I see some comments, but I can't tell what they're referencing what I said. Define rent. Define payment. So she is a business partner. No, she just pays for rent. Okay, so you're not gonna find a house for $800 a month, which is what I make her pay. You're not gonna. So she pays rent, right? Which rent is just like an all-encompassing thing. So that means a portion of that goes to food, a portion of that goes to utilities, internet, Netflix. A portion of that, it goes to, and then whatever's left over goes to rent. So it's like she pays $800 for one and done kind of lump sum, and my actual mortgage is like $1,600. So it sounds like she's paying half, but she's not. It's like that's just the mortgage. You love the kids. Yeah, I mean, I think most people don't regret having kids, but I just don't want them. But if the baby fever is real, goodbye. That's fine. Yeah, she's got a good deal. She gets 2 fluffy dogs. Speaking of fluffy dogs, right? My bro is just chilling over here. Must be so proud. Proud of what? She's got a parking spot. She's got a yard. She's got unlimited Netflix on a big screen TV. She's got like... Bro, come here. You're famous. Come here, fan. Come here, dude. Get up. Get up. Get up! Get up! Come here, dude. I know it's morning. Come here. I know. Come here. You're tired. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, don't sit down. Dog. I know you're tired, buddy. You're tired. A little stiff. going on, fam? Not right now, but when I have enough to live comfortably, I'll consider it. That's what people always say, but I've never had the desire ever, and I don't think I ever will. I think I'll just be a chill uncle. Or get more of these, or volunteer somewhere. Dude, I mean, how could you not, right? Like, so if the girlfriend wants to bounce, then I just take pictures with this dude on Tinder. Easy. GG. Next. How's your hand doing, buddy? How you doing? Shout out from Salt Lake City. What's up, Darren? He likes head scratches a lot. He's a pretty big fan. He's pretty fluff. He's the goodest boy that you've ever seen. Isn't that right, buddy? Do I think I'll ever make a startup? I think to make a startup you need a business idea with a oh my god, rest in peace this chair, seriously. It's so loud. Yeah, I don't have a yeah. Come walk my dog with me, game over. Pretty simple. You can come touch my dog. Even better. Yeah, scratches are usually better. Good morning, Zach. Caminos. Caminos. That's how I messed it up. Tell them how much money you make. Well, I don't know. I don't know. When I was on Tinder last time, there were so many people here that were like, I like had like 3 or 4 roommates still in college going for some BS psychology degree. I don't know. Like, like there are some girls that are just like, I'm in college. I have like, I don't know, like 3 roommates and I'm looking for the one. It's like, so compared to them, right? I got my own house, my own car. There were like 20%, maybe more than, maybe like 50% of people on Tinder didn't even have a car. They couldn't even drive themselves anywhere. Most of them, 99% of them had roommates. Like, I'm just saying the quality's just wasn't there. She was living with her parents. And then she came to live with me, which I broke. Messed up there. Probably should not let that happen. Tinder talk. Sometimes I'll download Tinder and then I'll open it and I'll show it to my girlfriend. I'll be like, do you think I should swipe left or right on this girl? And she'll be like, what are you doing? Just, I'm just preparing for the future. You say you're leaving me. She's like, oh my God. Can you not? Can you stop? Well, it's left or right? Tell me. What makes you want to do a keto diet over a well-balanced macro diet? I like the ketones. I like the mental clarity. It's not so much. I have very sensitive. This sounds kind of revealing, right? But I have very sensitive hormones. So anything messing with my blood sugar kind of makes me feel up and down. It's not my favorite. Whereas if you have a macro diet, you still have to eat carbs, and carbs up your blood sugar, right? No matter what. Even if it's slow carbs or high carbs. But if you're on keto, you have no carbs, so your blood sugar is not going up and down, which doesn't affect your mood as much. And when my mood isn't affected as much, I feel more motivated to do things and get stuff done in general. That's why keto works for me. Why your girl sound like a valley girl? Oh my God. That's not how she sounds. That's not how she sounds at all. That's just my stereotypical impression. You're on the carnivore diet? No idea how you're alive, but it's working pretty well. That's pretty much keto diet. The only thing with these diets is that you're eating such high fat that it's not good for your cholesterol, right? My friend did keto, and we went to climb, and his heart rate was at like 96%, and then he got off keto, and we went to climb the same thing like a few days later, right? So not enough time for him to like gain that much endurance, and he was at like 85% max heart rate. So I could tell the diet itself was taking a toll. Why play games with her when you can fill her up with love and security? I guess I'm just not as nice. I don't think it's a college mindset. I just think I got to keep her on her toes. The more comfortable she feels, the more she starts talking about wanting marriage and kids and blah 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 blah. So I'm not trying to get into that. I mean, I'm not a jerk by any means. Shooting for the 2% lifestyle. Where's that? Oh, you want to do a startup? You don't necessarily have to have a startup to make money. That's not. You guys can go to Smart Passive Income. Read Pat Flynn's blog. Pat Flynn. You guys see how many times I do that making a video. I can't communicate. Was showing the Tinder profile a joke? Yeah, you just grab it and you just show her the Tinder profile. Obviously, it's just a joke. One time I was like, let's have a competition to see who can get the most numbers in a day off Tinder. We did that once. That was kind of fun. Obviously, she got more numbers and more pictures. You're looking to build apps and try to go viral. Well, there's an algorithm to go viral, and there's a certain amount of luck to go viral. Or you end up being like the majority of people and spending all of your money on a marketing budget. That's the thing with building apps. Right now, the App Store is so saturated, there's a new app every second. What makes your app different from the next app? Probably marketing, a little bit of luck, word of mouth, UI, UX. Mostly marketing. Pretty sure you make more money by making the passive income blog than doing the stuff. So that's the thing, Zach. You're right. You got to be careful with that. It's pretty meta. He sells courses about how to make passive income, but he makes his income by selling courses about how to make income. So it's my primary income from a programming job. I teach code. I teach code to people. That's my primary income. Are you doing keto or cyclical keto? I'll probably do keto full on for a while and then back to cyclical. Yeah, pictures. Are you weird if you're only interested in meeting the face-to-face? Kyle, I really wish that we could do like an interview, but people at Google aren't allowed to do public communication or be in videos and talk about Google at all. Same with Facebook. I was going to interview a Facebook engineer and a Facebook hiring manager, but they're not allowed to speak publicly on video. I thought that would have provided a lot of value. Good luck with the keto. Hey, thanks, man. You're having a difficult time sticking with it. The first few days are terrible. After the dreams about cake and cookies and ice cream and pizza, that's how I knew it was bad. Yeah, people pay for marketing. I was reading this thing. Let me give you a marketing 101. Are you guys ready for this? I gotta find the page again. Where's it at? The tech lead ghosted me. Oh. You had to check before you got canned? Yeah, it's all good. Where's the book? Really? Nope. Here we go. This is the definition of marketing right now for a cherry cobbler, right? Would you love to eat an awesome fruit tart or a big slice of deep dish Bing cherry pie made from freshly picked organic fruit and flaky handmade buttery crust topped with a big scoop of double churned vanilla bean ice cream? Look at how sweet that cherry juice flows every time our fork sinks into that nice thick slice of pie. Put a little whipped cream on it, will you? Wow, did you ever see so much fruit? Which one sounds better, that or a fruit tart? Marketing. The same product, marketing. It's like Oreo Thins. Oreo Thins, for example. They're selling Oreo Thins for the same price as regular Oreos, but you're getting less cookie. They're not even marketing that you're getting less calories. They're just saying, look at these hip new thin Oreos. They're selling you less material for the same price, and you're buying it. Why not just shave some off your Oreo? Like the only valid argument, mainly like even close, would be like save some calories with our thinner new cookies or whatever, right? But they're not selling that. They're just like, look at these thin and crispy, nice little crunchable Oreo, like marketing. It's all marketing. Now I want some cherry pie. It's only been 8 hours and I want to eat sweet food. Rip keto. Any blockchain projects in the pipeline? Not really. Blockchain's doing good, right? But crypto market itself is not doing very good. What value did they provide? They provide an entertainment UX. You can still eat Oreos and be thin with thin Oreos. Yeah, hashtag marketing. Bacon will feed that need. Yeah. I don't remember if the tech lead... No, I never reached out to the tech lead directly. How far am I from 30,000? I haven't really checked. That's not what matters. 150. Hey, if you guys are here watching, lurking in that stream, hit that thumbs up. I would appreciate that. Seriously. It actually helps the videos do good. You kind of hate the provide value talk in products. Well, you're not selling features, you're selling benefits. People need to visualize themselves with your product in their head. You sell a mental movie to them, and then they visualize themselves with your product. And then at the end of that mental movie, they're like, oh, I don't have it now. That's sad. So it makes them want to buy it. And then they buy it, and then they get that thing, right? They need to feel like loss aversion, like they're losing something by not having your product. Like, oh, wow. Yeah, I do want that. That's why videos are the future. I really like psychology and marketing. I think it's pretty interesting. All of that. I like how all of that goes together. I'm going to take off here in a second, go hit the gym, and then I have to come back as a student in an hour. So upper body day at the gym. And 20 minutes of cardio. So that'll be fun. So I'll just do some shout outs. Kyle, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. We got Jesse, Robert R, Jay, Zach, others. So Zach Comninos and Zach Glasgow. And Glasgow. Ivan McMaster, Mason Aubrey, Mohammed, Rodrigo, Next Gen Ben, Ante, Good Guy Greg, Nicholas, Darren. Who else I miss? Palm. Anyone else? I think I got it. Devin. I think I got Devin. John Doe. Probably not here anymore. We can do a psychology UX stream. That'd be sweet. Yellow Cab, what's up, dude? Oh my god, notice me. I need validation. Who said that? Nicholas? Alright, guys. You have a good one. And, yeah, color theory would be good. You guys have a good one. I'll be back today. I got a bunch of videos to make. Maybe I can get to 30K this weekend. Who knows? Who cares? Abundance mentality. You know? What is better? Teaching code or doing programming jobs? Do I think teaching is easier? No, that's not. I don't think there's a better. I think if someone thinks there's a better, they're an elitist. Depends on what's fulfilling, fam. But I'm out. You guys have a good one. I will catch you later. We'll probably do another live stream, so I'm sorry for your notifications. Please still come by. We're going to continue that React. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Thanks for hanging out.